what is going on with cold calling and prospecting? Well, we're going to dive in. I'm going to show you guys at the very end how we can adjust your numbers because of this. Kaila Lindsey here. I'm sure you guys have seen me before. Wanted to make sure I was touching base with you because there's a few things going on in the market right now that you may or may not be aware of. The market is shifting. I'm not sure if you guys feel it, but go check out your MLSs. We've got rising prices, low inventory, interest rates that are going through the roof. Mind you, not as high as they were many years ago, but in comparison to where we were a year or two ago, crazy. 2, 3, in some people's cases, 4 points higher, or 4, interest rate points higher percentages than where we were 3 years ago. This is crazy. So what's happening? How does that affect you? Well, over the last 4 years, let's face it, if you have been in the industry over the last 4 years, it has been easy street. Now, not everything is super easy, right? But you could walk down the street and find someone who wanted to buy a home, and there were homes available. They were able to get a pre-approval quick and easy for higher price points than you could have ever imagined. Now, what's happening? What's happening is the things that we always did or used to do aren't working anymore. So what does that mean? Does that mean that it's not actually working, or is it that we're not working it the way it needs to be worked? See, here's the thing. So many agents and people in sales, if they came in while things were an easy street, what happens? They keep those same habits of prospecting throughout the years. And then they think that in this shifting and changing market, that those same habits, right? Those same principles, that same work ethic is going to work in a shifting market. Here's the thing, I'm here to tell you that is not going to work. Instead, you're actually going to have to double down. That's right, you are going to see a mass exodus from the real estate industry in the next few years. People that are coming in thinking, hey, it's easy money, I see these house prices going up, they're going to be gone. I'm here to share with you how to make sure that is not you. So, first off, whatever you're doing, double down. That's right, if it was working, it is going to continue to work, but you're going to have to put in the extra effort. So I talked about cold calling at the very start. There's plenty of ways to prospect, but that's what I'm going to hit on today. See, cold calling and prospecting isn't working anymore because we're not working it appropriately. See, we're making a handful of phone calls a couple of years ago, 2, 3 years ago, and we'd get a deal. We would get a listing appointment. We would close the listing fairly easily and go on to the next buyer or seller. What do we have to do now? Here's what you need to do. You need to be making at least 35, write that down, 35 contacts every single day. Now that could be a text conversation, but voice to voice is always going to be better. Why? If you get connected on a text, you're not going to attempt to get an appointment via text. I'm going to say that again. If you text, you're not going to attempt to set the appointment on the text. A text message is to get a connection, to get a response. Then you get them on the phone to close them on an appointment. A lot of times we're leaning into text messages because it's quicker and easier, but here's the thing, because we're not making enough of a connection with the person, we're more easily blown off, and we're going to find out that our actual rates of people showing up to the appointment are going to drop if we get it set. So, 35 contacts per day. Yes, expireds, for sale by owners, pre-foreclosures, withdrawals, all of those are still working. But how often do you need to be calling them? Well, a lot of people will call one contact one time. You need to double down and call multiple people throughout the day, meaning you should have at least 300 to 400 dials per day in order to get the 35 contacts you're looking for. That could also include door knocking, but we're just talking about prospecting right now. And you need to be scripted. You must learn your scripts. Here's the thing, yes, you might think, oh, it doesn't sound like me, and it's not, until you learn them and internalize them, all right? So you're gonna make 35 contacts a day. You're gonna make sure you're calling a minimum of 400 phone numbers every single day. And what was the third thing? That's right, you are going to memorize those scripts. You're gonna be so well scripted that no matter what someone throws at you, you know how to handle it. Now, if you guys want more tips and tricks, be sure to stay tuned on this page or take a look also at our other pages that we have for Masters in Real Estate, because I'm going to keep bringing these tips as things are changing. I hope you guys have an incredible rest of your day. I hope you took some notes, and I hope you take action. I'll see you guys soon.